गजाननं भूतगणातिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् आर्तानामार्तिहन्तारं भीतानां भयनाशनं विशतां कालदण्डं तं रामचन्द्रं नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पते नमः। कुजण्डं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीके मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिं गोष्पदीकृतवारीशं वशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्देरिलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। मनःशिलायास्तिलको गण्डपार्श्वं निवेशितः त्वया प्रनष्टे तिलके तं किल स्मर्तुमर्हसि। This is again in Ramayana, in Valmiki Ramayana, there are certain verses that come, like that one we saw where she says, for the Chudamani, he will remember his father, myself, and my mother. Kausalya didn't attend the wedding, incidentally. Rama's mother had not come, whatever reason. Not because of any difference of opinion or something, but didn't happen. I mean, Valmiki Ramayana doesn't say Kausalya and all came. They were there only. So this verse, now, likewise the other verse we saw where Sampati tells that the Rishi had told him that in Lanka this was going to happen, and then Sita, who will be in confinement, will be given some nectar by Amrita, by Indra, so that she will not suffer from hunger or thirst. One verse. Where? Somewhere. Well, Valmiki often in Ramayana it happens like this, that there are some verses kept somewhere about somewhere else, out of which whole stories will be there. In that one verse, one Bhasa or one Bana or one Sriharsha or one Kalidasa or one Bhavabhuti will take that verse and write an epic. Prakamban, Tulsidas would elaborate that. This verse is something like that. There's one small verse, we'll come to that. But we'll come to that through the eyes of, we understand the setting. She has already done two things. She has said about the Kakasura, the crow attack and what had happened. She has given the Chudamani. Now she tells one more thing. So that first let's go to Bhavabhuti. Bhavabhuti has written a great play called Uttar Ramacharitam. He is considered the greatest of playwrights. Bhavabhuti. And Uttar Ramacharitam is the story of Rama after return to Ayodhya, after having defeated Ravana and all that. The Lavakucha story, all that will come in Uttar Ramacharitam as a play. There is a thing is that we in our regular traditional education, none of this we don't even know. We don't have the joy of reading. These are world classics. In our traditional means modern traditional education. But in regular traditional education, Uttar Ramacharitam was a prescribed book. Text. If you go and study MA Sanskrit or MPhil, you will study. Bhavabhuti, Uttar Ramacharitam. You will have to study. And that is again in the modern education, but the traditional education in the villages, etc., where Veda Vedanga, Itihasa Purana was taught, Bhavabhuti, Uttar Ramacharita was taught pretty much early in in their education. Anantarama Dikshidhar, etc. says, we used to cry when we used to hear that story. Bhavabhuti, it is Shoka Rasa Sampurnam. The entire Bhavabhuti Uttaramacharita is full of pathos. It opens happily, then full pathos, ends happily, but pathos. So now there, in that Uttaramacharitam, so it begins with Rama, they're back in Ayodhya, court is going on, all of that. Rama will have Sita by his side, daily meetings, court, the darbar, people coming to pay tribute, all that will happen. News, personal messages from well-wishers, all that. But at the same time, building up, something bad is going to happen. Some foreboding of something. All that is being built up. So at the time, Lakshmana enters. And then he requests Rama and Sita saying, I want you to come. And he takes them to this new art gallery, where the story of Rama's life is painted in pictures, in large canvases, paintings, from Rama's birth onward, all the way to Ravana's. They're coming back to Ayodhya. That entire thing is pictured in a huge art gallery. It's been set up now. They want Rama and Sita to see. Must have been made under Lakshmana's expert eyes. The best of artists would have made it. Joyous Sita and Rama, they painting by painting, they're seeing it going and chatting and looking at it. And then comes one painting of Kaikeyi, and Rama quickly changes the topic, something goes to the next painting. Doesn't spend. All that happens, then they come to one painting which depicts their life in the Prasravana mountain. That is before the kidnap. The last time that they were happy in the forest together, around that time. One painting. Bhavabhuti describes that scene. Rama reminds Sita, do you remember that? Kind of thing. And what was that scene? Kimapi kimapi mandam yogat aviralita kapolam jalpatorakramena ashitila parirambhavyaprutai ekaikadoshnoho aviditagatayama ratrirevam vyaram seet kimapi mandam yogat. It was a moonlit night apparently, full moon. They are in the clearing in the forest by the Prasravana mountain, that side. And they were chatting, Rama and Sita. That scene had been pictured in that painting. How are they chatting? Kimapi mandam, something. Kimapi. Nothing particular, but chatting. Kimapi. Mandam. Softly they were talking to each other. How? Asakti yogat. In great love with each other, affectionately they were talking to each other. Kimapi mandam asakti yogat. Aviralita kapolam. They were cheek to cheek, it seems. Sitting, cheek to cheek and chatting. that the painter had, artist had painted. What are Jalpato Rakramena? They were chatting. Jalpato is what kind of chatting? Gossiping. Akramena. Akramena means two things. One thing, as they say in Tamil, is pacha pacha. The other thing is without any beginning or end. There is no Vasamharam, there is no this thing. I mean, generally chatting. Something now, something. There's no connection between what we are talking now and next topic. Something chatting. Like suddenly at 30 years after school, you have a reunion and all that. You meet 30 years. Oh, hi. You chat some nonsense for about 1 or 2 hours. You go back, you feel even more foolish than what you went in before. You have changed. They have changed. But you were all together in schools or college and some nonsense. He'll remind, do you remember you did that? Oh my God. All that. Like that. There's no prior point of where that conversation comes from. It leads nowhere. Akramena. There's no order in which anything is talked. Like that they were chatting. Kimapi kimapi mandam mandamaasakti yogat avaralita kapolam jalpato rakramena ashitila pariramba vyaprataikaika doshno. They were in tight embrace with each other, sitting cheek to cheek, hand around each other, like that. Tight embrace, moonlit night, sitting there, cheek to cheek, chatting. That the artist had captured. With Rama reminds her, Avidita Katayama Ratrirevam Vyaram Sita. And even without their knowing, Avidita Katam Yama, the last quarter of the night also got over. And in this manner, we spent that night. You remember? Yes, sir. The artist had got that. And Antaram Dikshita says, naturally, Lakshmana would not have been there at that time. He was not a fool. Some people are fools. If you go and say, someone, can I speak to you alone, the third person also will come along. The whole point is that you don't want the third person, so they want to speak. You have to especially tell the person, please do remain here only. Not like that. Lakshmana knows. Moonlit night, the two of them are going somewhere to chat. He will not follow them. He will be somewhere else. He'll do his japa, etc. He'll catch up on some other things. When Baba got some relief, they'll be talking for 3 hours. He'll do that. He is not there. But anyway, artist has captured. So this is the scene. This is the verse. Now Bhabhuti, having completed Uttarramacharitam, he wanted this work to be presented to Kalidasa and to take his views, his work, Uttarramacharitam. There were very different types of personalities. Apparently, Bhavabhuti was extremely learned scholar. He was emotional, he was passionate, and he was orthodox. That was Bhavabhuti. Kalidasa, effortlessly brilliant, totally unorthodox. Simplicity was beyond genius. Balanced in the sense of old-fashioned, modern, everything. That's Kalidasa. And Kalidasa shade better than Bhavabhuti. Bhavabhuti has that respect for Kalidasa. So he wanted his work to be reviewed by Kalidasa. Kalidasa is a kind of Ativarnashrami. You don't know what he'll be doing. Whereas Bhavabhuti is a man of Acharam, Orthodox, Snanam, Sandhi, all that. You would not know. He is not. He will not go to Kalidasa's house and all that. Kalidasa. He could be having a Moshaira or something. Anything could be happening in Kalidasa. So he asked his Shishya, he called his student and said, take this and please go out to Kalidasa and with his permission, share it with him and then come back. Shishya went. Kalidasa, dinner not done. He was in his bedroom, he was in his bed, sitting. Perhaps there was a very charming lady next to him giving him some pan. So he was taking that pan and this man presented himself, the Shishya is Bhavabhuti. New treatise on Rama, Uttar Ramacharitam, play. He wanted me to share with you. Read it. So he said, now man is lying down and she's giving pan and all, eating and listening to Uttar Ramacharitam being read by Bhavabhuti's disciple. He heard it fully. Then he told her Shishya, looked at Shishya and said, okay, go. This man came back. Bhavabhuti was waiting. What happened? Did you? Yeah, I could meet him. Did you present it to him? Yes, he told me with his hands today he was having pan. He didn't speak to me. He said, I read it out to him, the whole thing. He heard it. And then what did he say? He said, he didn't say anything. He said, you can go. I have come back. He didn't tell you anything. See, the thing is, as Kalidasa says, Aparidosha vidusham na sadhu manye prayoga vikyanam. See, when you have in the matters of knowledge, in matters of literature, in matters of high thinking or research, etc., you want a person, a greater person or a great person of that field, of that thing to say, this is good, what you have done is good. You are a great performer, you want another great performer to say, that was nice. Although you know I have done nicely, this work of mine, this poem of mine, this is good. But whatever I may say to myself, if somebody else of greater or great stature says, that's great. So that is what is a Vidwan, a great treatise is needs. So Kalidasa, what did he say? He said nothing. He heard it and he said, you can go. He said, now you tell me from the moment you started reading till the moment you finished. He said nothing. He said nothing. Once he said I was reading and then he was having the pan and then suddenly he said 1 minute stop and all that and he showed me the pan and said there was this chumnam with this lime was a little bit big spot of lime was there in that. He said, don't you think this lime is extra? He asked me. That's all. Other than that, he didn't say anything. He said, you didn't tell me that. He said, no, that has got nothing to do. I was just reading and he told me to sorry. Yeah, I didn't ask you for Vyakhyanam and explanation. I told you, tell me anything, he said. He said, no, this is the only thing he said. Okay, when did he tell it? Here, this is where he said, Kimapi mandam asakti yogate aviralita kapolam jalpatora kramena ashidila parirambhavya vaprutaika doshno avidita katayama ratri devam vyaram seet. So Abhigita, this entire scene, in this way the whole night had passed. Avidita Katayama Ratri Revam Vyaram Seet. So Ratri Revam, this man realized, he was thinking, what was it that he had said? He said, Ratri Revam, the spot of lime is extra. That Evam has got one lime dot extra on top, remove that. It becomes Ratrireva Vyaram Sita. In this manner, they were chatting, and all what happened? Night alone passed, it becomes. Instead of in this manner, the night passed. Instead of that, only what happened? Night alone passed. Their chatting continued. That didn't stop. This Kalidasa, he put that one spin into his. This what was extra? ये निकाल. अभी तो चल रही है उनकी बातें चल रही. They didn't even know कि रात भी हो गई. So that was the way they were chatting, which we find Uttaram Charitam. Now coming back to what Sita said to Hanuman, she said, Manashilaaya tilako gandaparshve niveshitah tvaya pranashta tilake tam kila smartum arhasi. Remind him. Rama, do you remember the beauty mark of that red mineral rock powder, that arsenic kind of red rock powder that you placed on my cheek when the spot on my head had been wiped off. The vermilion on my head had been wiped off. You put a spot on my cheek with a red vermilion mark. You remember that? Remind him of that, she says. This too no one else will know. Even Kakasuran, they may have told Kaka King. Kaka might have told somebody. Kakasuran may have told somebody, Hanuman might have heard, come back and told. We don't know. Even this Chudamani, who knows, she gave, maybe when it fell down, this auto had fell down, but Hanuman had not given it to anybody. Later he comes and says, here. Rama will not, in this matter, Rama will be questioning right, left and behind. He's a suspicious fellow in these matters. He may not accept anything you say. Sita understands all that. So she's telling one particular thing, nobody else will know. So on that point, we will come to what was that shloka in next class.